Why the owl has big eyes. An Iroquois legend. Roweno the everything maker was busy creating various animals. He was working on Rabbit, and Rabbit was saying, I want nice long legs and long ears like a deer, and I'm gonna need some sharp fangs. Yeah, and some claws like a panther. I do them up the way they want to be. I give them what they ask for, said Roweno. He was working on Rabbit's hind legs, making them long the way Rabbit had ordered. Owl, still misinformed, was sitting on a tree nearby him, waiting his turn. He was saying, ooh, ooh, ooh. I want a nice long neck like a swan. I want some beautiful red feathers like a cardinal. How about a nice long beak like the egret? Ooh, ooh, ooh. And a nice crown of plumes like the heroine. I want you, right? I need you to make me the most beautiful, fastest, most wonderful birds of all. Roweno turned around and said, be quiet. Turn around and look the other direction. Even better, close your eyes. Don't you know no one is allowed to watch me work? Roweno was just making Rabbit's ears very long the way Rabbit wanted them. But the owl refused to do what Roweno said. Who, he said. Nobody can forbid me to watch. Nobody can order me to close my eyes. I like watching you, and watch I will. Then Roweno became very angry. He grabbed Owl, pulling him down from the branch, stuffing his head deep into his body, shaking him until his eyes grew big with fright, pulling at his ears until they were sticking up at both sides of his head. There. That'll teach you. Now you won't be able to crane your neck to watch things you shouldn't watch. Now you have big ears to listen when someone tells you what not to do. Now you have big eyes, but not so big that you can watch me, because you'll be awake only at night and I work by day. And your feathers, they ain't gonna be red neither. They're gonna be gray, like this. And Roweno grabbed Owl and he rubbed him all over with mud as a punishment for your disobedience. So Owl flew off pouting. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Then Roweno turned back to finish Rabbit, but Rabbit had been so terrified of Roweno's anger that even though it wasn't directed towards him, he ran off half done. As a consequence, Rabbit's hind legs were long and he has to hop about instead of walking and running. Also, because he took fright then, Rabbit remained afraid of mostly everything, and he never got his claws or his fangs that he asked for so he could defend himself. Had he not run away, Rabbit would have been a whole different animal. And as for Owl, he remained as Roweno shaped him in anger, with very big eyes, a short neck, and ears sticking up on the side of his head. And the worst thing, he has to sleep during the day and only come out at night. Owl.